Okay, I think maybe that's enough time. I'm not sure. If that's not enough time for me to wait, who cares? Hello everyone, or no one rather. I'm not gonna tell anyone about this stream. I'm just gonna upload it to YouTube. So if anyone walks in, I don't have the chat open. So blah. Hey everyone. This is Darwin back here with another edition of Sora streams of Bloodborne. Getting a little antsy. We're very close to the end of the game, and I just wanna take another step towards it. There's about, if I do this right, there are 3 more bosses left in the main story of the game. If I do this wrong, there's 2. So, I want to get to one of the other bosses. And it's not gonna will not bother her. Well, actually, let's see. What can I? So, just to show you, I leveled up quite a bit. Not a lot. I didn't really raise my strength or whatever. I just kind of evened out my stats a bit. I'm trying to get my arcane up, and my blood tinge. That's pretty much it. Maybe get skill up to 30 as well, just to get it at the soft cap. I want to get arcane up to 20. All my Carol runes were just to increase the amount of echoes that I get, so I've been leveling up like crazy. I'm just trying to level up my strength, skill, blood tinge, and arcane, so that if I ever encounter a weapon in the Old Hunters DLC, I don't have to bother with leveling myself up before I can use it, because look, like this one I still can't hold because it needs 10 blood tinge. I thought there was another weapon, it might be, yeah, it's the gun, that needs like 18, and I'm like, fuck that. Anyway, so we have made it right in front of the boss, the next boss that I'm going to encounter, which is right here. I got cut short because last stream, I kind of cut the stream short before I reached the shortcut, but you didn't really miss much. Anyone who actually watches these videos, we'll see when we get up to the loading screen. So I'm using well, this gun is just nothing. I also got Ludwig's rifle, which is just a better version of the blunderbuss that I use. It fires a spread. And I'm also using the Holy Moonlight Sword, the Moonlight Great Sword, which is in pretty much every. The Holy Moonlight Sword. The Moonlight Great Sword, which is in every Dark Souls game or From Software game. Oh, no. So we made it, I made it pretty close to the other side of the staircase. So I was trying to go up this way so I could open up the shortcut. And I kind of just did that. It was just, I got killed by the Shadow of Yharnam. There's like a group of 4 of them just waiting up there, and prevented me from going up the staircase. And I was tired, so I kind of just shut the stream off, but I got it on my next go. And basically the other side of that is just, as soon as you climb up the set of stairs, you reach the ladder. Or where you reach the elevator, and that's all it is. But I'm gonna go over there just so I can, fuck it, I'll do this. I don't remember Marigo's, the next boss is, Marigo's Wet Nurse. So here's something. Reeks of infant, therefore time for hidden runs. So this is, I don't think it's ever stated in the main game, but this is Queen Yharnam. And you can see, like, she's bleeding from the waist. Like a C-section gone horribly wrong. Oh, I never noticed she was wearing like a, I don't know if I would call those handcuffs, but they're definitely something, and she's awful. So basically it's just You see how they're just waiting down there? That's where I got killed last time, and I was just like, I'm not gonna bother. It literally just leads up to here, and the elevator's right there. And right over here, where she's looking, is where the next boss is, which is Marigo's wet nurse. And Marigo is a little baby that spawned from this creature. So we're gonna go deal with her. By the way, I can, like, kill her. She does not drop anything, and she does not spawn. So I'm just gonna leave her be. I'll come back afterwards, and maybe. But, let's do this. I don't remember Marigo's wetness being that tough, but then again, I don't want to fall into the, I don't want to get into the pitfalls of treating the boss without the respect it deserves again, so. Oh, and look, you can see all these, reminiscent of kin of the cosmos. Just let me check. Okay. Because I'm actually not sure if the witness counts as kin or not. But whatever. We go up. Nothing but attacks from behind here. Oh, and also again, I use the. So here we are. I used the axe pretty much exclusively the first time I played it, so I'm much more used to this. Look, that guy's plating the boss. I'm much more used to the axe's moveset. Not so much this one. It's a lot of diagonal swings, and it's a poke, not an overhead. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. My health is pretty high. I would not say I would say I'm pretty over leveled for the rest of the game. I mean, like I don't remember being quite this strong when I first played the game, but I will say I was pretty tough by the end of the game. So, for Phase 1 for Marigo's wet nurse is not as tough as her second phase, which we will see in a second. And also, you see she's got like arms in all directions, which means it's hard to get an attack from behind. Let's see if this does anything. Oh, that's actually significantly lower. So here we go. Turns invisible. Wow. So, there's that. So this is where the boss gets really tough. So she splits into two, and she basically has a striker for the second part of the boss fight, which I don't remember the effects of it being quite as garish as they are, because it's literally just popping in and out of reality. Anyway, I'm not gonna bother with those crows. I don't even know why I fought them. I just lost out on a vial for that, but who cares? I'm up at like 600 vials now as well, because, you know, I ran out of stuff to buy. Like, leveling up isn't as exciting when you're not actually getting stronger, you're just increasing, like, stats. So, kind of just found myself not even bothering. But I did manage to level up my arcane and stuff, which I know for a fact it is pretty important in the DLC. There's a pretty cool set of weapons that I want to get to. Oh, what is that? Hold on. What is that? Oh, was it just a window? Okay, I'm just sorry. I'm just nuts, I guess. Because it looked like... Yeah, that looked like a doorway or something to me. Just the perspective on it was, like, messed up. So here we are, round 2. Again, not treating it the boss with the proper respect once again. I do like the music for this boss fight though. Totally delays that. And you know what? That version of the sword that doesn't actually help if I'm not using these things for it. Wow, God came in early with that. So again, I don't actually remember fighting that part of the boss. I do remember it like just having trouble keeping it in check. I don't remember hitting it, and I tried. You saw me try to hit it. Yeah, I think I just waited it out. So we'll see. Oh, spawn back in place. I guess that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Your nanny's kind of a pushover, Marigo. So here's one of my favorite parts of the game. There we are. We get another third of the umbilical cord, and they all have different descriptions, which I'm kind of sad that I didn't get the 4th one, because you can get 4 out of 3 umbilical cords. This cord granted Mensis the audience with Marigo, but resulted in the stillbirth of their brains. So this one is from the Hunter's Dream, I think, or the real life version of the Hunter's Dream. So now that we've defeated Marigo's wet nurse, and we've basically the reason why that bit of the boss fight ended, like the ending of it took so long, is it's basically the baby kind of dying because there's no wow, I don't remember having that many souls on me. 20,000, really? Sure, why not? I'll take it. That gets me up at least 2 levels, I think. So, before we progress any further, Now the only place left is the end of the boss, and because we defeated Marigold's wet nurse, this is now on fire. I forgot what the actual significance of that is, but basically it just means that shit's fucked, right? So we're not gonna continue the story for now. I'm gonna do another stream.
Good hunter, you have come. Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Very well.
I'm gonna wait. Oh, come the fuck on, really? I was off by like 300. Whatever. Sure, why not?
Gammon go. Very well.
Let's get that up too. Hold on. What does this get me? Oh, really? Well, we're not gonna bother with that. What was I saying? I was talking about the umbilical cords. Before we go on, we're gonna do something real quick. I don't know what else to spend that on. Oh, the reason why the end of that boss fight took so long to pass is because you hear the sound of the baby kind of stop crying, and that's kind of the baby. I think, from my assumption, is the baby's dying. But we're gonna go to the cathedral ward and check on something. This is the part where I should be talking, but I'm not. So, someone is missing, clearly. What's her name? Ariana. Not here. How y'all doing? Nope. I like that he's still fine. She's completely lost it. And, check on our best friend here.
Oh, kind hunter. Another one you sent made it here safe and sound. This place is a real haven now, thanks to you. But I'm afraid that was the last of them. Right, a peek to the earth, not in the old town. I doubt there's any more out there. God save us. Yarnum's done for. There ain't no more silk Yarnum's done.
I feel like... I don't know if I missed anyone. Because he says something completely different. And when I first played the game, he says, maybe, you did it, you saved everyone. Maybe we could be friends when this is all over. But anyway, Ariana's gone. And in her wake is a bunch of blood. A trail, if you will, which we will follow. I fucking love the Moonlight Greatsword. The Moonlight Greatsword, again, is a recurring weapon in Dark Souls, Demon Souls, a bunch of From Software games. So it's got significance in that it's like an Easter egg, but I love it here because it glows. That's the only reason. It's got projectiles and shit. I got insight, but why? So, Ariana was having like when she first enters the cathedral ward, she's kind of like she's got this headache going on, and then as the night progresses, she starts having like problems, basically, and you find out basically through this she was pregnant, not with a child, but with one of these things, which, as we will remember, is in the upper cathedral ward. And basically she got a, and also the clothing she's wearing is known as the noble dress, which we picked up. It's worn by the nobles of old bloodline that traces back to the Forsaken Castle Canehurst. So she's fucking royalty. And she got experimented on, and she gave birth to an infant great one. And she's absolutely lost it. And I don't know if you can just kill the thing and it'll be fine. I think as soon as I kill it, she dies along with it. But we'll see. There you go. So from the thing is the umbilical cord, and from her is her shoes. Yeah. Shoes worn by Ariana, woman of the night in the cathedral ward, innocent and cute in contrast with its owner. What does that look like when I wear it? It's just a pair of shoes. Oh, so I could just... Oh, it's literally just a pair of shoes. Well, we're not gonna wear that. We're gonna wear some proper clothing, maybe. That's pretty much all I wanted to do today, but I figured it wasn't gonna take that long. What am I trying to do? Try this one. Yeah. So I figured it wasn't gonna take that long to do this. So I wanted to do something else. I'm not gonna fight the final boss quite yet. But I did do it right. I have 3 umbilical cords. This one. The 3rd umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. This is the one that I got from Marigo's Witness. This is the one I got from the abandoned old workshop. And this is the one that I got from Ariana. I don't know the lore. I'll try to learn it before next time, but that's it. There you go. And she'll sit there for the rest of the night. And I'm not gonna fight the final boss right now, so that gives me an opportunity to go and do the DLC bit, maybe, just maybe, you know? Because I'm very curious about what happens next. But before we go, actually, we're gonna let's see if he has anything to say. Okay. Let's see if anything's changed out here. Now that I've progressed the night a bit. Oh my god. Give me a break. Drop something, please. I managed to get up to the maximum amount of blood vials, so... Yeah. Let's see, how many... I don't think it's gonna be a one-hit kill, but... god. Might as well be, right? Oh, and Eileen's gone. Just a bunch of blood. That sucks. You never even gave her a proper burial. And of course we know now what's behind here, but something that, you hardly notice. But as you're walking up here, it's because of the way the camera's angled, you don't really notice. But if you look back here, these things are the big Cthulhu monsters. This thing, the big peanut face, is the exact same thing that's hanging out outside of the Cathedral Ward, which I don't know if you get a good shot at. Maybe if I go back down to the other staircase here. Like if I go down here, you get a nice shot of it. It's this guy, the amygdala. Oh, amygdala. He's got a big peanut face, which is hard to see, but it's horrifying. Yeah, you can kind of see it here. I love going back to old areas. I'm like super powered. I have like a level 9 weapon. I'm holding a level 9 weapon. So you see, look, he's got big peanut face. Anyway, we're gonna go do the DLC for a little bit. Not a lot, but just for a bit. Because there's a lot of DLC left to do. Just trying to pass the time. I do have a shift in the morning, so I don't want to stay out too late. So, not there, not that way. Time to get my shit pushed in by the DLC into the underground corpse pile. Which, is a hell of a checkpoint in a video game. We're gonna put the game on pause for a bit. Let's see, does this thing still talk? Oh yeah, because I'm not dressed up as a church member, he does not talk to me. Oh yeah, I hate his character design, it's fucking awful. Anyway. That's also horrifying, the fact that you hit that and it makes the same, because there's a bunch of bodies. Locked. Oh, look at that! They already unloaded the area. It's locked. Anyway. So, enemies are tough again. Wow, that's bullshit. That's a strong gun. Oh, it's a big cannon. Yeah, please give those back. Thank you. Locked. Yeah, that's a staircase. Open door. Nothing back here? Are we sure? Oh, that's where he came out of, I guess. Oh. Oh. Fist of Grazia. Oh. That's a... So that's a weapon. Where is it? Oh, it's a... Here. Fist of Grazia. The hulking hunter woman, Simple Grazia, ever hopeless when handling hunter firearms, preferred to knock the lights out of peace with this hunk of iron, which incidentally caused heavy stagger. Grazia was a fearsome hunter, and to onlookers her unrelenting pummeling appeared oddly heroic. No wonder this weapon later assumed her name. It's brass knucks, which we'll play with this. Hold on. Oh. Yep. Oh, I don't know why I did that. That's all it is. Not useful for me, unfortunately, but it's neat. And then she's, oh, that's not. Let's see her. Yeah, so she's got light coming out of her, which means she's alive. And actually, I don't want to mess with her, so I'm gonna leave her alone. And this is a staircase. Actually, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Maybe I'll go down here, because that's where the light's coming from. But we'll just see where this leads. Doorway. I don't know if I want that. Who are you? He's all the way on the other side of the fucking room, talking to me from here. And he's right, I didn't hear the bell. So, I guess not that way. I like that it locked, implying that it can be opened, I guess. But I assume they're just jail cells, so I'm not gonna bother with it. If I find something. Oh, damn it, I remember this room. Look it back there. Look what the fuck that is. What does that look like, everyone? Everyone that's played Dark Souls, what the fuck does that look like? Fucking basilisks. So, here's a room. Quite an ordeal, this room. Now, if I remember correctly, I want to go all the way down to here immediately. And get her. Yep. She's the caster of this bench. Wow, fuck. Ugh, damn it, not quick enough. Yeah, so they're like church hunters, and they stay dead if I kill them, of course. But I need to use my yeah, good old reliable. Look, the game is telling me, use the hunter's axe. It's faster. I guess I never really explained in great detail why I just stuck through with this weapon in the whole game. There's not a lot of weapons in Bloodborne, and the base they give you, choose your starter. This is basically the best of the starter weapons. It's just the most useful. It's got big heavy swings. And look. quick and painless. And also that big swing staggers quite a bit, actually. So we're gonna fight her just because she's the caster. And look, she has the fake version. Hits her quite a bit too. I don't know how much you noticed. I don't know who that is that's praying, but it's bothering me a bit. it's distracting me. Ugh, I don't know why I didn't dodge out of the way. Okay, well, new goal. Let's get these two, and then maybe we'll call it or something. I don't know. We'll get to the next bonfire. Or, sorry, the lamp, which because I know it's pretty near, which is I think literally after I fight these two guys. I want to check out those basilisk looking things, because as far as I know exactly. I think I have an idea of what they are. I just forgot. Also, if it wasn't obvious enough, it's the guy that was talking is the guy that's talking is the guy that I just talked to from the other side of that doorway. But that's very dark. I'm gonna go fight Church Lady. I guess there's one way to fight. If I get stuck on the geometry, it's not gonna work now, is it? What the hell is that? I'm stuck on the fucking... Ugh. That's garbage. I don't count that. That's not real. At least I now have a place to farm blood echoes, so that if I run out of vials, I can just go there and buy like 100 plus at a time, and it's real easy. I'm not even gonna bother with them. I don't think that guy fits through the door. Oh, you want to tussle? I have the real deal, bitch. Damn it. Well, serves me right. I don't know if that's them praying to me as they're fighting. Praying at me, not praying to me. It is kind of weird, because again, these are like weird, they're like new places, but they're also like familiar places, which again, it's a dream, get it? Uh, so some of these areas are new, but a lot of them are like remixed slightly. So like again, you know, you have Cathedral Ward, and then you go outside, and it's like all fucked up. What the hell was that? Can you even... I'll change up my strategy. I won't... This won't be the whole thing. Come the fuck on. But the fact, you know, like, sometimes I think about it, you know, this game's hard. But the fact that these two are here and they made it out, and it's part of the DLC, means that they were able to beat them, you know, like playtesters and stuff like that. I just wonder what kind of playtesters they had, because it would have to be people that have been playing this game, like, for a while. You know? Like, quality assurance that playtesters. And this game is, you kind of have to get used to it. I'm not gonna say, like, it's hard, but I will say it's one of those games where you... I can honestly say you can, like... Okay, so where does she come from? Yeah, I'll get her first. There you go. Staggers a lot. Oh, and her things go through the beds, of course. Might be a bit easier. Yeah, so you're fucking dead. You're gone. We'll do something. So I think it was them praying at me. They wanted me to parry that? Great One's wisdom. They're extracting Madman's knowledge from these people. Alright. They're gone forever. Let's see what these guys are all about. What the fuck is this? Ooh. They just have the eyes. That's awesome. Probably Frenzy. So, Basilisks in Dark Souls 3, or Dark Souls in general. Oh, Chunk. They give off Curse. And that's all they do. I mean, Petrification. And it's horrifying. And there's not a thing like that in Bloodborne. The closest thing is probably Frenzy. But that's not even... That does not hold a candle. Because Curse and Petrification will... Curse will half your health. Become 0 souls. There's a hole in the skull. Do I have anything? forgot. Mmm. That's bullshit that it doesn't hit. I don't care if that's unfair. Like, I swear to God. That's really annoying. Anyway. So those guys will always respawn, but... What happens if I do this? What do I get if I do this? I get something, I know that much. That's it? I didn't even get this whole life bar. Did I miss something? It's entirely possible I missed something. Well, you know what? I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out in the next stream. Which will be a little while from now. Just considering that next time we're gonna go right back into the main game. And finish that up, and then we're gonna go here and finish up the Old Hunters. So, till next time, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this little itty-bitty stream. See ya!